going on, guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Chef Melech. On today's episode, we're going to be going into what everybody loves. Drum roll, please. You got it right if you said desserts. Yes, desserts. We're going to be doing a strawberry tres leches with a whipped cream frosting and a strawberry compote. So, if you're ready to go, let's get right into it. Alright, so we have a half stick of softened butter, our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, salt, baking powder, 2 eggs, our sugar, milk, and flour. Alright guys, so these are our ingredients. Now we're going to start off. We have the paddle attachment that we're going to be using today to make the cake. We're going to put that on right so. Alright, so here we're going to add our flour, our baking soda, and our salt. And you're just going to whisk that right up so you have it all mixed together. Alright, so next you're going to add your half stick of butter and your sugar to the mixer. And now you want to put it on a medium to high speed and to get it to a nice fluffy consistency. Once you get there, then you're good to go. Then you can move on to the next step. Alright, now we're at a nice consistency. You just want to scrape down the sides of the bowl. And now we're ready to add in our vanilla extract. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and crack both of our eggs. Okay, now you're going to add each egg one by one. So you're going to go ahead and put your first yolk and half of the egg whites. Let it mix a little bit. And then now you go ahead and add your second. And now you can turn up the mixer a little bit to go to a higher speed and make sure it all comes together. Alright, so now we're going to add in our flour and we're going to put it in 3 different parts. So first you're going to add in a little bit of flour and half of your milk and mix it together. And then now you're going to add some more flour and the rest of your milk actually. And mix it back again. And lastly, you're going to add the rest of your flour. And now finish mixing it completely. You do not want to overmix. Alright guys, now our batter is made. We'll grab our pan. We'll grab some non-stick spray. We'll just spray it right on the bottom of the pan. Grab our batter. Put it over here. You'll just put it right into the pan. So for this recipe, this is only good for 1 cake. So if you did want to have more than 1 cake, what would you do? You would times the recipe times 2 times 3. So, but this is for 1 good cake. Okay. So now our batter's in the pan. I'm gonna level it out. Get any air bubbles out, and then now it's ready to go in the oven. Alright guys, you're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. Alright guys, so the cake is now out of the oven. It's gonna be cooling down, and then let's go right into making our strawberry compote while we're gonna let this cool down for the next, let's say about 30 minutes, but you want it to be nice and cool. You don't want it to be warm at all because it will affect once you start icing. For our strawberry compote, we have our strawberries. I just washed them, so they're nicely washed. Always wash your fruits. And then what we're gonna do is just cut off the top, like so. So now that we have our strawberries cut up, I have 1 cup of room temperature water, and I also have 1 cup of granulated sugar. So what we're gonna do is, now we're gonna make our strawberry compote. We'll grab a sauce pot, and let's head right on over to the stove. While our strawberries over there are simmering, we're gonna make our whipped cream. So we got a whisk attachment, which we're gonna use now. And if you don't have a KitchenAid or a professional mixer like this, you can always do it with a regular whisk. It might take a little bit more hand movement, but at the end of the day, you can get it done. Okay, so we got a whisk attachment. I have 2 cups of heavy cream. And then I have 1 cup of confectionate or powdered sugar. All right, I'm gonna add that in. And you're gonna wanna start off slow. And work your way up until it gets to a nice thick consistency. All right guys, so now we have our strawberries cooking, our cake is baked, our whipped cream is made, so now we're gonna make the cake soak. So what that entitles up is 1 can of Magnolia, whichever, leche condensada, condensed milk. We're gonna use half a can of that, okay? We'll do half a can. And then we'll do 1 small can of evaporated milk. Okay. So we'll put those 2 together. And now we have our 2 milks in there, our evaporated milk and our condensed milk. And what we're gonna do is just mix it like so. And so you get a nice milky consistency. Okay, and that's it right there. That's our cake soak. That's gonna be the one that's gonna keep the cake nice and moist, and that's gonna give it that tres leches type of taste.
All right, so once you see it's this consistency, it's ready to go. The strawberries are done.
So now our cake is done. We have our strawberry compote in the fridge. We have our whipped cream. We have our cake soak. Now let's start assembling. We'll grab our cake. Okay. And what we're gonna do, since it's only 1 cake, we're gonna cut it in half. So you're just gonna take it right from the side and go around slowly. You want to get it right in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as good as you can. All right, there you go. Now we have 2 pieces of cake. So I'm gonna take our top half and we're gonna put it right here, face down, okay? All right, so we have our bottom half of cake here. Now we have our cake soap, our strawberry compote, and our whipped cream in a piping bag. So now you have your cake facing down. What you're gonna do is add some cake soap. All right, so don't worry, it's gonna get a little messy. We're gonna touch it up. Well, listen, it's a tres leches, so it's supposed to be, you know, very milky and a lot of liquid. So don't worry about the mess and the extra milk that you see everywhere. Because at the end of the day, it's only gonna moisten up the cake even more and bring out that flavor of tres leches of what you're looking for. So now we're gonna go ahead and add some more strawberry compote right in the middle. Just have fun with it, you know. It never has to be perfect. Just do your best that you can. Okay. Our strawberry in the middle again. Right. Oops. So now we'll go back with some more frosting. Or sorry, some whipped cream. Right, boom. Now we have our frosting there. Now we can go make it nice and smooth on top. Okay. Turn it like so. And add some whipped cream to the sides of the cake as well. We can get the sides. All right. We'll go ahead and smooth that out. Because after we smooth it out, we'll decorate it a little bit with some piping work on top to cover up the mistakes. For the most part, we'll get it. All right. There we go, we got a nice smooth layer. And I'm just gonna make a little circle right here on top. And what this circle is gonna be for, I'm gonna add some compote in it. In the middle, the strawberry compote. I just wanna have a nice, well, so I can put some compote right in the middle. And this now, as you see, it won't run all over the place. Stay right there in the middle.
Right, so I just put a piping tip on the end of this, and I'm just gonna be piping like so around the whole cake. You don't need to use a piping bag for this. If you have a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag or something like that, you can also use that if you do not have a piping bag, and then you also do not need a tip as well if you just want to make any type of design. But I do have these piping tips, so I just decided to make a nice basic star design.
Alright, now there you have it, your homemade strawberry tres leches. Let's dig in and see how it tastes. Alright guys, let's taste this bad boy. Perfectly moist. Honestly, it's not too sweet. The strawberry is just, oh, so good. Oh yeah. Definitely a great recipe. Go back here one bite. So good. So good. Alright guys, that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Strawberry Tres Leches. If you guys liked the video, please press the like button down below, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more recipes to come. And also, if you need to get the recipe directly, you can go to my website, www.meleccatering.com, and you'll find it underneath the tab labeled My Recipes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and we'll see you on next episode. Thank you guys. Have a good one.